Does a hard inquiry on your credit really damage your score? And how will this affect your chances at mortgage approval? In this video, we're going to talk about exactly what a hard inquiry is and how you can navigate the system to make this work for you, so you can buy the house that you love. A hard inquiry is an inquiry into your credit from a lender to get some type of credit. It could be an auto loan, a credit card, or a mortgage, for example. Hard inquiries can impact your credit for up to 2 years as they stay on your report. However, in the FICO scoring system that 90% of the lenders actually use, inquiries only stay on your credit for 1 year, not the 2 that it stays with the 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Does a hard inquiry hurt your chances of getting a pre-approval? Not necessarily. In the FICO scoring system, an inquiry affects your score the same if multiple lenders within that industry, for example, mortgage, pull within a 30-day period. That means that in a 30-day period, let's say 10 lenders, let's say you're shopping for a loan and 10 lenders pull your score in that 30-day period, it only computates your score as if that one credit pull had been done. So that is great news. However, you want to make sure that you're not doing other things that can affect your score at the same time. For example, responding to mailers for credit card, zero balance transfer, or opening a new credit card at a store because they gave you a 20% discount. These types of other inquiries in other industries like cars, credit cards, quick, speedy cash loans, those types of things will accumulate on top of the mortgage inquiry and could harm your score down the line. If you rack up many different kinds of inquiries in a short period of time, normally like 90 to 120 days, yes, it will affect your score. How much? It depends. The higher your score, the less impact that it has. I like to tell clients in mortgages, I've been doing mortgages for 29 years. I've talked to lots of people about credit. And I tell people your credit, when you have a high credit score in the mid to high 700s or above, for example, is like a steel building. And if a little bird comes along and pecks at the window, nothing is gonna happen. On the other hand, if you're crumbling, if you're like the Tower of Pisa and it's a really decrepit, unstable building, that bird is gonna make more of an impact. That's just kind of the analogy that I use. It might be easy for people to understand. So inquiries that are 10% of your score actually impact them more the lower your credit score is. This is important, so you want to listen carefully. Credit scores are different and impacted differently depending on which credit score model is being used. Now I'm going to say that again in case you didn't know that there is not just one credit score model out there. In fact, credit scores are over 35 different models in the FICO system. Now, FICO is not a person, it's Fair Isaac Credit Company, and they're the most known credit reporter in the US. They're the most highly respected. Well, if you go to their website, in fact, I'll put it up here for you on the screen, you can see there's dozens of different formulas. There's auto scores, there's credit card scores, there's other scores, and they all have different versions. So wherever you're pulling your credit, what version are they using? Are they using the most updated version? So it's a little confusing because in one scoring model that you might subscribe to Credit Karma, for example, and their scoring model is different than what lenders use. And in their model, one inquiry could nosedive your credit, but in another, it won't. So I know that this is confusing. That's why I'm here making this video so that you are fully knowledgeable about what scoring is and what it isn't, so you can make good decisions. Okay, so there's 3 specific ways to minimize the effects of inquiries on your credit. Number 1, make sure you pull credit in that 30-day window if you're shopping lenders to make sure that you're impacted the least. Number 2, avoid unnecessary applications with other types of credit, like cars, credit cards, etc. Check your own credit. Now, the most trusted sites that I believe are the most similar to what mortgage lenders pull actually is my FICO, and I'm gonna put that link down for you in the notes in the description so that you can have a link. Yes, you can use my free annual credit report. However, they usually only give you one score, and that's only one bureau. You need to get a comprehensive view from all 3 bureaus. So if you do use my annual free credit report, make sure you upgrade to the one that gives you 3 versions. So does a hard inquiry harm your credit? Maybe, but just a little. And if you follow the strategies mentioned in the video, it's gonna impact you a lot less. If this helped, hit that like button, share it with a friend. I also wanna hear your comments. If you have an experience with inquiries and have some information for me, let me know, because I'll make a video about it. Talk to you soon.